Our world is changing. We face challenges we have never seen before. The news is a constant stream of fear and uncertainty. Climate change threatens our very survival. Political unrest divides us. Economic turmoil creates anxiety and hardship. It's easy to feel overwhelmed. It's easy to feel hopeless.
Let's begin with a fundamental question. Why now? Why, amid such turmoil and uncertainty, would extraterrestrial beings choose to reveal themselves? The answer, according to those who claim to have received their messages, is simple. They have no other choice. Our planet, they say, is on the brink of disaster, and humanity's current trajectory threatens not only our own survival, but the delicate balance of life in the cosmos. These beings, often described as benevolent and wise, come to us not as conquerors or invaders, but as guides and mentors. They observe our struggles with compassion and concern, recognizing that we are a species at a crossroads. They see the potential for greatness within us, but also the destructive power of our lower natures. Their messages, though varied in form and delivery, share a common theme, a plea for change. They urge us to look beyond the illusions of our material world and recognize the interconnectedness of all things. They remind us that we are not separate from nature, but an integral part of a vast and intricate web of life. These whispers from the cosmos, often subtle and easily dismissed, are becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. They appear in crop circles, in the testimonies of contactees, and in the depths of our own hearts. They call to us, inviting us to awaken to a higher truth, to remember who we truly are and why we are here.
One of the most consistent messages from these benevolent extraterrestrial beings is the critical importance of unity. They see the divisions that plague our world, divisions based on race, religion, nationality, and ideology, and recognize them for what they are: artificial constructs that prevent us from reaching our full potential. They remind us that we are all children of the same universe, connected by an invisible thread of shared ancestry. The sooner we shed the labels that divide us and embrace our common humanity, the sooner we can begin to heal the wounds of our planet. This call for unity extends beyond our own species. They urge us to recognize the inherent value of all life forms, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal, and to treat our planet with the respect and reverence it deserves. They remind us that we are not masters of this world, but caretakers entrusted with its preservation. The message is clear. Our survival depends on our ability to come together, to recognize our interconnectedness, and to work together for the common good. It is a message that resonates deeply within the human spirit, a message that transcends cultural and societal boundaries.
How do we achieve this unity, this harmony that seems so elusive in our fractured world? The benevolent extraterrestrial beings offer guidance on this front as well. They point us inward, urging us to embark on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. They teach that true change begins within each individual. By cultivating compassion, empathy, and understanding within ourselves, we create ripples of positive energy that extend outward, influencing our thoughts, our words, and our actions. As more individuals embrace these virtues, the collective consciousness of humanity begins to shift. This is not about blind faith or religious dogma. It is about tapping into the innate wisdom that resides within each of us, the universal consciousness that connects us all. It is about recognizing that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, not the other way around. The path to harmony, they suggest, lies in rediscovering our true nature, in remembering who we are at our core. It is a journey of self-discovery, of shedding limiting beliefs and embracing our full potential as beings of love and light.
Section 4. Embracing our higher selves. The benevolent extraterrestrial beings remind us that we are not alone in this endeavor. They are here, they say, to support us, to guide us, and to help us navigate the challenges ahead. But we must be willing to meet them halfway. We must be willing to open our minds, to listen to our hearts, and to embrace the possibility of a future far different from the one we currently see unfolding. This is not a time for fear or despair. It is a time for courage, for hope, and for action. It is a time to embrace our higher selves, to tap into the boundless potential that lies dormant within us, and to co-create a world where peace, harmony, and abundance prevail. The choice ultimately is ours. We can choose to ignore the whispers from the cosmos, to cling to the familiar patterns of the past, and to face the consequences of our inaction. Or we can choose to listen, to learn, and to evolve. We can choose to embrace the possibility of a brighter future, a future guided by wisdom, compassion, and a deep understanding of our place in the cosmos.
Section 1, Shadows in the Stars. While messages of hope and guidance emanate from the stars, we must also acknowledge a darker truth. Not all extraterrestrial encounters are benevolent. Just as there are forces in the universe that seek to uplift and inspire, there are others that thrive on chaos, control, and the manipulation of unsuspecting populations. These malevolent entities, often shrouded in secrecy and operating from the shadows, have been the subject of ancient legends and modern conspiracy theories alike. While their true nature and origins remain a mystery, their influence on human affairs is undeniable, casting a long and ominous shadow over our history. Among the most well-known and feared of these malevolent beings are the so-called reptilians. Described as humanoid in appearance but possessing reptilian traits such as scales, slit pupils, and a cold, calculating demeanor, they are said to possess advanced technology and the ability to shapeshift, allowing them to move undetected among us. Their motives, according to those who have studied them, are far from altruistic. Driven by an insatiable hunger for power and control, they seek to exploit humanity and our planet for their own gain, viewing us as a resource to be harvested, not as equals deserving of respect. Section 2. The Reptilian Agenda. The reptilian agenda, as it is often called, is a complex and multifaceted one. It involves infiltrating positions of power within human society, manipulating our institutions, and controlling the flow of information to keep the masses ignorant and pliable. Their ultimate goal, some believe, is nothing less than the enslavement of humanity and the complete domination of our planet. They achieve their aims through a variety of insidious means. They are masters of deception and manipulation, using their shape-shifting abilities to assume positions of authority within governments, corporations, and religious organizations. They understand the levers of power and how to pull them, using their influence to orchestrate wars, engineer financial crises, and sow discord among nations. Their control over the media is particularly insidious. They understand the power of propaganda and use it to shape public opinion, to distract us from their true agenda, and to keep us locked in a cycle of fear, consumption, and obedience. The evidence of reptilian infiltration can be seen, some argue, in the very fabric of our society. Look at the symbols of power that surround us, the pyramids, the all-seeing eye, the serpent entwined around a staff. These ancient motifs, they claim, are not mere coincidence, but rather subtle nods to the reptilian presence that has influenced human civilization for millennia. They point to the prevalence of violence, greed, and corruption in our world as further evidence of reptilian influence. They argue that these negative traits are not inherent to human nature, but rather the result of centuries of manipulation and genetic tampering by these malevolent beings. Hollywood, with its emphasis on violence, materialism, and superficiality, is often cited as a prime example of reptilian influence. They point to the prevalence of reptilian imagery in movies and television shows, as well as the often bizarre behavior of some celebrities as evidence of their insidious influence on popular culture. While these claims may seem far-fetched to some, they offer a compelling explanation for the darkness and dysfunction that plague our world. They challenge us to look beyond the surface of things, to question the narratives we have been fed, and to consider the possibility that forces beyond our comprehension are at work.
In the face of such a formidable enemy, it is easy to feel powerless and afraid. But the benevolent extraterrestrial beings, those who seek to guide us towards a brighter future, offer a powerful weapon against reptilian manipulation, discernment. They urge us to develop our critical thinking skills, to question everything we see and hear, and to trust our intuition. They remind us that we are not helpless victims, but powerful beings with the ability to choose our own destiny. They encourage us to educate ourselves about the reptilian agenda, to learn how to recognize their tactics, and to share this knowledge with others. They remind us that knowledge is power, and that by exposing the truth about these malevolent beings, we can break their hold on our planet. The battle for humanity's future is not fought on a physical battlefield, but in the minds and hearts of individuals. It is a battle between fear and love, between ignorance and awareness, between control and freedom. By choosing discernment, by embracing our power, and by working together, we can create a future free from reptilian influence, a future where humanity is finally free to reach its full potential.
The benevolent forces in the universe, those invested in our awakening and liberation, communicate in ways that often defy our conventional understanding. They speak a language that transcends words, a language of energy, frequency, and symbolism, a language that resonates with the very core of our being. To comprehend their messages, we must be willing to expand our awareness, to look beyond the limitations of our five senses, and to open our hearts and minds to a realm of infinite possibilities. We must learn to listen not just with our ears, but with our intuition, our inner knowing, that still small voice within that whispers truths the rational mind often struggles to grasp. The cosmos speaks to us in a myriad of ways, through the synchronicities and serendipities that pepper our lives, through the whispers of the wind and the crashing of the waves, through the intricate patterns of nature and the vastness of the night sky. But perhaps the most compelling evidence of their communication lies in the phenomena that continues to baffle scientists and ignite the imaginations of millions: crop circles, UFO sightings, and the profound personal experiences of those who claim to have been contacted. These events, often dismissed as hoaxes or hallucinations, may hold the key to unlocking a deeper understanding of our place in the universe and the forces that shape our destiny. They are like puzzle pieces scattered across the tapestry of time, each one containing a vital clue, a message waiting to be deciphered. Crop circles, those intricate geometric patterns that appear overnight in fields around the world, have long been a source of mystery and speculation. While some can be attributed to human ingenuity, many exhibit a complexity and precision that defies rational explanation, suggesting an intelligence far beyond our current understanding. These enigmatic formations often incorporate sacred geometry, mathematical ratios, and astronomical alignments, hinting at a profound knowledge of the universe and its hidden workings. Some researchers believe they are messages from higher dimensional beings, using the language of geometry and mathematics to communicate with us across the veil of time and space. Others see them as energetic imprints, created by a consciousness that interacts with the very fabric of reality, leaving behind a tangible manifestation of its presence. They point to the electromagnetic anomalies often found within and around crop circles, as well as the reported healing effects experienced by those who enter them, as evidence of their energetic potency. Whatever their origin, crop circles serve as a powerful reminder that we are not alone in the universe. They challenge us to expand our perception of what is possible, to consider the existence of realms beyond our immediate comprehension, and to open ourselves to the possibility of communication from sources we are only beginning to understand. The messages conveyed through crop circles are as varied as the formations themselves. Some seem to depict astronomical events, such as planetary alignments or the arrival of comets, perhaps serving as warnings or harbingers of things to come. Others appear to contain mathematical formulas or scientific principles, suggesting an attempt to share advanced knowledge with humanity. Still others depict images of peace, unity, and spiritual awakening, mirroring the messages received by those who claim to have had direct contact with extraterrestrial beings. They often incorporate symbols and archetypes that resonate deeply within the human psyche. bypassing the limitations of language and speaking directly to the soul. One recurring theme in crop circle imagery is the interconnectedness of all things. Circles within circles, spirals, and intricate webs all point to the delicate balance of life and the ripple effect that our actions have on the web of existence. They serve as a visual reminder that we are part of something much larger than ourselves, and that our choices have consequences that extend far beyond our immediate sphere of influence. Whether we view crop circles as messages from extraterrestrial beings, higher dimensional entities, or simply a reflection of our own collective consciousness seeking expression, their presence in our world is undeniable. They are a mystery that continues to captivate and inspire, inviting us to look beyond the mundane and to embrace the infinite possibilities that lie at the fringes of our understanding.
While crop circles offer a tangible and visually stunning form of communication, the messages from benevolent extraterrestrial forces are also received through more subtle and personal channels. Many individuals around the world report experiencing a sudden influx of information, a download of knowledge and insight that seems to come from a source outside themselves. These downloads can occur spontaneously or during moments of deep meditation or altered states of consciousness. They often arrive as a flood of images, symbols, or intuitive knowing, accompanied by a sense of profound peace, clarity, and purpose. For some, these downloads contain specific instructions or guidance related to their life path or soul mission. They may receive insights into their own hidden talents and abilities, or a deeper understanding of their role in the collective awakening of humanity. Others report receiving downloads of advanced scientific or technological knowledge, often accompanied by a sense of urgency to share this information with the world. They may feel compelled to invent new technologies, develop new forms of energy, or find solutions to the pressing environmental and social challenges facing our planet. These downloads, regardless of their content, serve as a powerful reminder that we are not limited to the confines of our physical minds. They point to the existence of a higher intelligence, a universal consciousness that is always available to us, offering guidance, inspiration, and support on our journey of awakening and evolution.
We stand at a pivotal moment in human history, a fork in the road where the choices we make today will determine the fate of generations to come. The old world, built on foundations of greed, competition, and the relentless pursuit of material wealth, is crumbling before our eyes. The systems that once promised progress and prosperity now threaten our very survival. Yet, amidst the chaos and uncertainty, a new path is emerging, illuminated by the wisdom of ancient traditions and the whispers of benevolent forces from beyond our world. This path, though less traveled and often obscured by the noise and distractions of our modern age, offers a way forward, a path to a future where humanity fulfills its true potential as stewards of our planet and citizens of the cosmos. The evidence is all around us, if we only open our eyes to see it. From the intricate designs etched into fields of grain, to the profound personal experiences of those who have encountered beings from other worlds, the message is clear. We are not alone, and we are being guided. The question is, will we listen? Will we heed the warnings and embrace the guidance offered to us? Or will we cling to the familiar patterns of the past, leading us further down a path of destruction and despair?
The responsibility for creating a brighter future rests not on the shoulders of extraterrestrial saviors or divine intervention, but on our own collective willingness to evolve, to shed the limitations of our current way of being, and to step into a new paradigm of consciousness. We are not helpless bystanders in this cosmic drama. We are active participants, co-creators of our own destiny. The benevolent forces guiding us from beyond the veil are not here to do the work for us, but to empower us to do it ourselves. They offer us knowledge, guidance, and support, but ultimately, it is up to us to integrate these gifts into our lives and to become the agents of change our world so desperately needs. Each one of us has a role to play in this grand awakening. Whether we feel called to become activists for environmental justice, healers working to restore balance to our planet, artists sharing messages of hope and unity through their creations, or simply individuals committed to living in alignment with love and compassion. Every act of kindness, every moment of awareness, every choice made from a place of love ripples outward, contributing to the collective shift in consciousness. We are not separate from one another, but interconnected threads in the tapestry of life. As we each awaken to our own inner truth, our own unique gifts and purpose, we contribute to the awakening of the whole.
The future is not predetermined but fluid, a canvas upon which we, as individuals and as a collective, paint the reality we choose to experience. The challenges we face are undeniable, but so too is the potential for transformation and renewal. The choice is ours. Will we succumb to fear and despair, or will we rise to the occasion, embracing the possibility of a future far grander than we can currently imagine? The stars above, once seen as distant and indifferent observers, are now revealed as guiding lights, beckoning us towards a destiny of peace, harmony, and abundance. They whisper to us of a time when humanity will transcend its limitations, heal the wounds of the past, and take its rightful place as a force for good in the universe. This is not a pipe dream, a utopian fantasy, but a very real possibility, a future that is already being written in the hearts and minds of those who are awake and aware. It is a future where technology is used not for exploitation, but for the betterment of all beings, where diversity is celebrated, and where the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom is valued above all else. The journey ahead will not be without its challenges, but it is a journey worth taking. A journey that leads us home to ourselves, to one another, and to our rightful place in the cosmos. Let us embark on this adventure with courage, compassion, and an unwavering belief in the power of the human spirit to overcome any obstacle and create a world worthy of our highest aspirations.